The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Remember those times when Microsoft Sam kept wrongfully firing Scotty when he had his control freak tendencies? Well, Microsoft Sam is thinking about getting his control freak tendencies removed, so he called Professor 24/7's lab to set up an appointment. Let's see what happens next.
Hey Mike, Mary, Hannah, Scotty, Guy, Beulah, Abby and Wally, I have something to tell you all.
Like I care, what's going on?
Right behind you, Mike. Me too.
Me 3.
Me 4.
Me 5. Me 6.
And me 7. What's going on here?
Everyone, I just set up an appointment with Professor 24/7 to get rid of my control freak tendencies. So we are going to Professor 24/7's lab so that he can get this procedure over with. But there's one problem. His lab is in the year 2070, you know Maggio's timeline. So we are going to need a time machine to go forward to that time.
Microsoft Sam, you don't need a physical time machine to go to the year 2070 just to visit Professor 24/7's lab. There's someone that can help you guys to go to that time, and that's my girlfriend, Wanda Eagles.
You said it, Astro. I have a time-traveling wristwatch on me at all times. Anyways, which time would you like to travel to?
I see, but anyways, me and my friends plus Astromadson want to travel 50 years later to the year 2070, where I have set up an appointment with Professor 24/7 at his lab, because I want to have my control freak tendencies removed.
Alright then, 50 years later to the year 2070 it is then. Make sure everyone has their time blinders on, because here we go.
Wow. Is this really the year 2070?
I believe so, Sam. You requested Wanda Eagles to take us to this year from 50 years ago.
We're right next to the building where Professor 24/7 and his wife Mrs. Clockwise live, so let's go in up to the front desk.
Rejoice. Welcome people from the past. I'm Woz. How can I be of assistance today?
Hey Woz, we are Microsoft Sam and friends. Do you know where Professor 24/7's lab is?
I'm glad you asked. His lab is up on the 35th floor. The elevators are right across the hallway.
Alright everyone, did you hear that? Professor 24/7's lab is on the 35th floor, so the elevators are right across this hallway. Here we are on the 35th floor everyone.
Do you know where Professor 24/7's lab is?
His lab is room number 3507.
You said it. Microsoft Mary.
Professor 24/7, I'm so glad to see you again.
I'm so glad to see you again too, Microsoft Sam. I would like you to meet my wife, Mrs. Clockwise.
Good day, it's nice to meet you all. I'm Mrs. Clockwise, the wife of Professor 24/7. Anyways, what are you all doing here?
Well, the reason why we came here is because Sam set up an appointment to see if his control freak tendencies can be removed.
Oh, I get it. You're all here because Microsoft Sam set up an appointment to see if his control freak tendencies can be removed, huh?
Yeah, that's why we came here.
Well then, you've come to the right place. Come inside my apartment and take a look at my newest invention.
Wow. Is this really what you have in your science lab apartment?
Yes, that's what I have in my science lab apartment, but come this way, I've invented my latest machine that can zap control freak tendencies away.
What sort of invention is that?
This here is my new invention, the anti-psychonizer.
What is the anti-psychonizer?
The anti-psychonizer is a machine that gets rid of people's control freak tendencies in an instant.
Just take a seat on it, Sam. You'll never know what will happen. We're counting on you.
I hope you get rid of your control freak tendencies.
I hope so too, Beulah, Abby and Wally. Okay, here goes nothing.
Now hold still, Microsoft Sam, this will only tickle your brain for a moment. When I press this button, electricity will volt through your brain to get rid of your control freak tendencies in an instant. Here goes nothing.
What? Where am I?
You're in Professor 24/7 and this is Clockwise's bed, Sam.
We saw what happened in Professor 24/7's lab.
He pressed the button to activate the anti-psychonizer to get rid of your control freak tendencies once and for all.
We'd like to congratulate Sam for getting his control freak tendencies removed and Professor 24/7 for a successful operation.
Thanks, Sougo, Geiz and Tsukuyomi.
Thanks, Sougo, Geiz and Tsukuyomi.
Well, Sam, Mike, Mary, Anna, Scotty, Guy, Beulah, Abby, Wally, and Wanda, are you ready to go back home to Sam's house?
Yes, I am, Astro.
Right behind you, Sam.
Me 2.
Me 3.
Me 4. Me 5.
Me 6. Me 7.
Me 8.
And me 9. Everybody put on your time blinders, because we are going back home to Sam's house in the present day. Here we go again.
Here we are, home sweet home, back in the present day again.
And that we are. We're home sweet home, back in the present day.
Oh Astro, I'm so glad to be home again in the present day too. I love you, Astro.
I love you too, Wanda.
This calls for a celebration.
Why don't we all celebrate by going out to eat for the success of the removal of Sam's control freak tendency operation?
Where are we going to eat out at?
I'm wondering the same thing too.
Where else? Cheese Louise!
Oh, cerebellum.